Welcome back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show. Jessica's here from the Chamber of Commerce. Busy weekend. You had Clay's Crusher event on Saturday as well, didn't you?
Gene. It was crazy. We had...
Did you shoot anything?
No. We were busy. So let me just tell you, this whole event went... with just being Haley and I, it was like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this? It was just the two of us. Oh my gosh. And it was going well. We were organized. It was all just coming into place. All of it. Great. Working out wonderfully. Saturday morning, get out to the shooting range, 6 o'clock. Registration begins at 7, between 7 and 7:30. And I'm grabbing all my stuff out of my car, and the key to the building slips out. Between my chair and the console of my car, my driver's side chair.
Yeah.
I'm not a messy person, so it's not messy under there. And I can't find it. Can't find it. I'm pushing the whole seat forward, digging under there, pushing the whole seat backwards, digging. I've got my flashlight, because it's dark, flashlight on my phone out. If I had the tools, I would have ripped my seat out. Like, it was that. Like, could not find it. I found a hair tie from the lady that owned the car before me. I found an almond. I'm like, why can't I find this key? It had gone to no man's land. I had no idea.
Wow.
We couldn't. Haley shows up, and I'm on my way out of the shooting range because they used to have a hide key in a specific location. I'm like, I'm going to go check. Oh, no, it wasn't there. Okay, so I go back over to the shooting range, and I called one of the guys, Jerry Rackley, and I'm like, hey, so what time do you think you might be coming out here?
Because your car ate the key.
My car ate the key.
Yeah.
So by this time, it's pushing 6:20, 6:25. He goes,
my goodness.
I'll be there in 20 minutes. I'm like, okay. Well, 6:45 rolls around. Still no key. Still can't find it. Haley's tried looking. We had 2 Chase Foundation kids show up to help volunteer. They're looking. Like, it was just everybody's trying to tear my car apart. We could not get it figured out. Finally, Rob from our office shows up with the donuts. This is 6:50 at this time. Yeah.
You're supposed to be set up and ready in 10 minutes.
Yes. And you
can't get in the building.
Can't get in the building at all. Completely locked out. But I got to watch the sunrise. I mean, there's a silver lining. But anywho, so finally Rob goes, because he drives a Chevy, and I have a Chevy. He's like, you pop this little plastic thing off. Sometimes things get lost underneath there. Popped it off. Sure enough, there's the key.
What else did you find in there?
Oh, I don't know. I just grabbed the key and went and unlocked it. It was frantic after that, trying to get registration going. But honestly, everything was going so well until that. But it's okay. We made it work. We got it together. We rushed around, and I was so thankful because we had set the the big percolator thing on a timer. And
so it came on by itself.
It did come on. It worked. Everything worked with that. And so I was so thankful because that takes an hour and a half, just on its own. So luckily, we could entice people with coffee and donuts while we were still setting up registration. And
did you have a good turnout?
It was awesome. It was a great turnout. We had a little different thing. This was our 13th year, lucky 13. So we made a 13th station. Because usually at the shooting range, there's only 12 stations on the blue course and the red course. Shoot it, and then you're done. Well, this time we had everybody come back up to the big pavilion, and we had a 13th station. And so as all these teams are coming back up, 130 people, they're all starting to line up for the 13th station, and they all got, it was one target, full use of the gun. If you hit it, your name gets dropped in. If you don't, you're done.
Okay.
So it was real easy, real quick, kind of getting people through there. And it was a tough one. It was a long shot. We had maybe 30 people hit it.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Maybe 30 to 50. About that's how many tickets I'm guessing were in the bucket. So it was really fun because then we did drawings for that kind of stuff. But, man, we had a great time. We had amazing sponsors. Can I talk about our sponsors?
Please do, yeah.
Okay, so Holly Frontier, sponsored. We had Supreme Technology this year, which is a little different, the new one for us. Ritter and Company out of Roswell. The SCI, the shooters.
Okay.
The SCI, they do a shoot as well and a big like golf tournament throughout the year and stuff. Wilbanks Trucking, ConocoPhillips, Harcrow Surveying, Dean's, Pecos Valley Equipment, Berkshire Hathaway had a team out there that they paid for. Snow Well, which is a newer sponsor for us this year as well. L&R Well Service, Amigo
Machinery.
Thank you. I'm like Amigo. Good old Bill Rogers. We love him. And then PVT. And then our food sponsor, we had Backdraft Barbecue come with their food truck, and Spur Energy sponsored them to come out. So it was great. We had barbecue. And they brought brisket, sausage, and pulled pork. It was amazing. We loved it.
Yeah, their stuff's pretty good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So everyone seemed to be happy. I mean, we had games out there, lots of cool prizes for people to win. Of course, our shoot is cool, is neat, a little bit different. 1 in 5 shooters wins a prize.
Okay.
So we had teams of 5, but it wasn't necessarily 1 per team.
Right.
So that was really fun. We had a big wheel with everybody's name on it, and it'd spin around, and you could, then the name popped up, and everyone claps and confetti and the whole thing. On the TV, not in real life.
Oh. That would have been awesome.
Right?
If you could recreate that
every
for real.
time.
Yeah.
That'd be so much fun.
Well, yeah, they got those stupid little powder shooting things, that
I know.
do their baby reveal thing. You could have a couple of those,
that.
and
every winner.
Yeah.
However, there was 27 winners.
that's a lot of powder.
Yeah. That would have been a huge mess to clean up.
That would have been a big mess.
Oh,
Well, I'm
man.
glad it turned out well. And then, and we talked about the Yucca Blossom Trade Days. Of course, the farmers market had their deal, and then there was the green chili
Yep.
deal. Did you get a chance to go by there?
Yeah, we made it just in the nick of time. So we finished wrapping up at Clay's Crusher, and we headed out, dropped everything off at the chamber, literally just like dropped it in the lobby, left, and we're sticky and stinky and gross. And we show up to Hotel Artesia, and they're like, "We have 10 minutes to vote," and we were like, "Oh my gosh, okay."
Got to go eat some more.
So yeah, we got to go sample. There was one team that was out of food already, so we didn't get to sample their stuff. But there was 1, 2, 3 teams that were still competing and still doing it, and they were all schmoozing it up here. We brought this to you so that because we only have 10 minutes left, we want to make sure that you had time to enjoy, and then another team, they're like, "Oh, this is made from this, and it's just so perfect, and you really just need to, and just take your time and just really savor it." And you're
so
just
that
going,
you can't get to the other teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
It was awesome. It was so cool. They were all trying so hard for our vote. And then another team, they were making little like corn dog things, but they were like in a waffle iron.
Okay.
And so they had little pieces cut up for us to try. Well, then they saw, I had my son out there. He's 9. It's like, well, we made one without green chili just for him. Do you think he wants one?
Wait a minute. You can't judge a green chili cook-off if the food item doesn't have green chili.
Oh, I had it with green chili. He wasn't voting.
Oh, he wasn't voting.
He's not a green chili kid.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't vote.
understand.
He's not 18, Jane.
So do you know
I'm
who
kidding.
won? Do you know who won?
I do know who won.
Okay.
Troyce Boone.
Okay.
He won with his team. They were called the something dogs.
Something dogs?
Yeah. Dang, I have a picture of it. Hang on.
Okay.
Because they said I think it was chili dogs.
Okay.
Because they said think chili dogs, and I'm like, but you're not serving chili dogs. I think they were called the chili dogs because it was a manly men group.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. What was their dish?
They had a green chili, like a sweet green chili cornbread thing.
Okay.
And then like a green chili stew with potatoes, and it was so spicy. Our tongues were on fire.
So if
was
you'd gone there
hot.
first, you wouldn't have had any tongue left to taste any of the other
correct, right?
team's food. So that's cheating. They're cheating is what they're doing.
Right. Well, we were trying so hard to eat it all and taste it all.
In 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes. So we're like, we didn't have time. We're like, I don't know which one's the hottest because it's just all hot right now. But I got to try something yesterday that was a leftover from it. And it was actually spicy. And on Saturday, when I tried it, to me, it wasn't spicy. But I think it's because my tongue was already on fire from everything else.
Right.
So it was Leah Boone's team with Nancy Dunn. They had blondies, green chili blondies, like a brownie, but a blondie.
Okay.
They were amazing.
They were pretty good, too.
Yeah. So good.
Are you sure it was just green chili in that brownie?
Yes.
Okay. There wasn't any other green?
No.
Okay. I'm just,
I was able to drive home.
All right, we need to take one more quick break.
Okay.
We'll be back with Jessica here in just a moment.
With the SRN